822 on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. George Cummings here along with my guest co-host. I'm very happy and a little bit gushy. I'm going almost fangirl here. Kristy Swanson. Yes, the Kristy Swanson here in the studio with me. So good morning. Welcome back. Is that easier than with the hat?
Yeah, I took the hat off.
Now,
Does my hair look okay?
It looks
I'm
great.
having a bad hair day.
It looks great.
Okay.
That's why I wore a hat. You know, actually, I cut all mine off yesterday. So.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, I'm doing. I'm doing a play next week, or it opens next Friday, and it's like 5 or 6 different wig changes, and it's like, it's just easier to have it all gone.
Oh, okay.
Wig caps and all.
Okay.
All over me. Forget about it. You'd be comfortable. But enough about me. This is about you. So we've been talking about your kind of your earlier career, how you got started. How did you get started? How did it like fall into? You started doing TV commercials at the age of 9.
Yeah, I mean, I started doing commercials because I had some friends who did it. And I'm from Orange County, and so I had some friends that were in commercials. I started talking to their mom, and then I got my mom and their mom to talk, and I sort of orchestrated it all. And then we found out that I just had to send my pictures and a letter into this agency. And so I got my parents to do it. They were very reluctant about it, but I pushed them and pushed. I was like, please, just do it, just do it. So they did. The agency called. They wanted to meet me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to meet an agent, whatever that means, but I'm going, And so I met with the agency, and then they asked me to be a client. And I went on my first commercial interview the next day, and I got the job. So it kind of just went like that. It was kind of that simple.
And it just fell into it. There are those of us, people who try it for years and years and years. Although sometimes when you're a kid, it is easier because kids grow up, kids change, so they're always looking for that kind of new energy. I had a talent manager actually a couple weeks ago from Dream Talent Management on Friday Matinee, and it's just talking about what you got to look for and things like that. But that is true that there's not always the transition though from childhood to adult, and you're one of the few people. You and our good friend Tracy Gold,
yes,
who we've had on the show too, and she's I think she's doing her own thing now. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
after 9
great.
o'clock I go to bed, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, no,
she's
she's making movies and doing great.
But
I think I was able to transition. It's harder to be a child star and then transition, and I was never a child star. I was just a child actor. So I think it was a little bit easier for me.
You did a lot of like guest spots and kind of
Yeah.
day player work and featured things, but not quite until you were an adult.
Right.
And talking about working with people like Sheen. I know he gets a lot of press, but he seems to me like he's probably actually
winning.
an incredibly personable guy. I know, #winning, the biggest thing last year. He seems like he'd be an incredibly personable guy, is he?
He actually is. He's probably one of the smartest people. He's like incredibly intelligent and super funny. Just to hang out with, just sit and talk with, whatever. He's just a very funny guy. So, and just witty funny,
But it's got to be hard also sometimes when you're out that much in the public eye, no matter what you do or say, even if you think it's being ambiguous and it gets magnified 10,000 times, correct?
Yeah.
So that's the deal. But moving on also, so we're talking about your career, we're talking about some of the things that you are doing, including, now this is kind of interesting, a celebrity charity curling match. Now, I've heard of a lot of different celebrity type of events. I remember back in the 70s, the Battle of the Network Stars and things like that. But curling, which is on the ice,
yes,
it's kind of a thing where you shove kind of this big, giant, oversized, what looks like a stone, and then people get in front of it, and they shave the ice. They sweep the ice out.
Yeah.
And
it's an Olympic sport.
It is an Olympic sport.
Officially.
I have a friend who does that, and actually, you met him a couple of weeks ago. He's the MC of JR's Comedy Club, Jeff Johnson, who does that as well.
Oh, wow.
He's probably very excited to know that you guys have 6 degrees of separation here.
That's awesome.
But
love that.
this is something that you're doing now. What is this bringing light, or what is this benefiting this celebrity charity curling
Well,
match?
tomorrow night we're doing it at the ice station in Valencia.
Wow.
Yes, on Smythe. It's right by the Valencia High School.
That is true.
And from 6 to 9, I think it's from 6 to 9. I'll have to look at my information.
I've got a 7 p.m. start time, Ice Station Valencia.
And they are actually curling today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But tomorrow is the celebrity charity game. And Will Wheaton and Brendan Furr and Lloyd Eisler and Mackenzie Aston are going to be playing, and myself, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm
So
very
you have Scott
excited.
Grimes here too. Is he still involved in?
I don't know if
any of
Scott
that?
is actually going or not. I haven't officially heard.
So just as to give a little bit of update, Will Wheaton, of course, you know him as an actor, and he's also a very funny guy, like in the social media world. But he was also a Star Trek: The Next Generation, and in movies like Stand by Me, and a very well-known actor and
Yes.
guy around town. Brendan Burr.
Yes.
So he pronounces yes.
Brendan Furr.
And Mackenzie Aston, also of the famous Aston
Yes.
group of people.
Sean Astin, John Astin, the whole
Patty Duke, the whole 9
yeah.
yards. Scott Grimes, who is an actor, if he's actually participating.
yeah, I haven't heard. I don't think that he is.
Okay.
But that's okay because we're all gonna be there.
Lloyd Eisler, skating champion, correct?
Yes, and my husband.
And your husband.
Mm-hmm.
One of the, and someone we know named Tracy Gold.
Yes.
Tracy
Tracy
Gold.
Gold. She is curling. It's fun. It is. I gotta say, it's a really fun sport. You would never think so, but it really is. It's
Well,
a lot of
it
fun.
looks one of those things. It's not necessarily a fast game, but that's the whole idea. Is because it's almost like shuffleboard only on ice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to get to a certain point, and you get to kind of help it out along the way. But the only way you can help it is by sweeping the little ice crystals out in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty amazing. We're going to talk more about this after the bottom of the hour, and we're also going to get the president of Hollywood Curlers on the air, whose name
Yes.
is Larry. What is his last name?
Larry.
Larry. I love it. I say always.
Larry curling. Larry.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's almost like a Three
I know,
Stooges
it
bit
is a
in here.
Three Stooges
Yes. We'll have Mo with Larry Curling right after this. But we do have to do this thing once again. It's 8:28 since we do traffic every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
When? On the 8th. Very easy. So this is, we're looking, and things are wonderful. Are you going to Central LA? Are you going to the home of Kristy Swanson, the original Kristy Swanson, Orange County? It's a beautiful shot straight down there. You know what? I am looking, because even sometimes when it's this slow, I will travel all over Southern California to find some trouble for you to get into. And right now, I'm even as far out as like the 57 freeway in Orange County. Forget about it. You got a straight shot no matter where you're going, north, south, east, or west. But I love your traffic tips just in case something happens, especially here in the Santa Clarita Valley on the streets and byways. 298 KHTS 298-5487. Got a few seconds. Bottom of the hour, we got to do things like NBC News. We might throw a song on while we try to talk to Larry of the curling. I mean, we'll throw a little flashback
Hollywood
on there.
curlers.
And then we'll be back with more Kristy Swanson. But we got about 20 seconds. Anything you throw in there? We got Hollywood curlers coming up.
Yes.
You live in Santa Clarita, though.
Yes, I do. I live in Valencia.
In Valencia. Oh, we are, well, I don't know if we're neighbors or not. I live in Old Orchard. So, you know, and what time do you usually have dinner? Because I'm a pop-over kind of guy.
Oh, awesome. I love it. We'll have you over anytime.
Oh, I will remember that when I'm hungry.